This is the daily reading for January 31st, 2018. Today's energy is a little wonky too, as yesterday's energy was. But today, in the center of the reading, you have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords talks about ending. It talks about trying to learn from your mistakes and start a new cycle or a new beginning within your life. Okay? The Magician means that you have all of the control. Okay? It's about becoming aware of a situation, knowing that you have infinite wisdom and infinite power. Okay? And you decide that there is a need for an ending. Why? Because you feel abandoned. Okay? It's also meaning that you can put an ending to a thought as well, or thoughts that you're having. Because it's interesting because you end with the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords talks about needing time from fighting for something. So it's like in your mind, in your head, you're trying to fight for something that you think is over, or that you think that there is an ending to. Okay? Because in the environment you have the moon. The moon talks about fear and insecurity. So that's what is in your environment. If someone has that energy of fear and insecurity about the bond of their relationship, possibly with you or within their situation. Okay? And it's time for them to get in harmony with themselves. The thing is, you feel like you're not getting enough attention here, especially with the Five of Pentacles here. So it's like you're in a cycle of bad luck. You're not receiving what you believe that you should be receiving. Even though with the Magician, you know, an action has been made. This is what it feels like. It feels like yesterday this person was focusing on their life, whoever this person is that you're dealing with, or vice versa. And you feel like they made this decision. This must be what they wanted because they made this decision. Okay? They did too much, too fast, without thinking. They just followed their emotion. Especially with the moon card here. They just followed their emotion and how they felt. They didn't think about the foundations. Okay? And in turn, this causes you to think that there's an ending, or that there is an ending. It's like, how long can I deal with this? How long should I deal with this before it seems to be a little ridiculous? But you end with the Five of Swords. And again, this talks about recuperating. It doesn't talk about fighting. It talks about you laying it down. That's what it talks about. For yourself. It's like they're thinking about their self. I'm going to think about myself. Okay? That's what I get from that. So today is a day about either putting an end to things, situations, thoughts, because of how you feel. How you feel abandoned. How you feel let down, how you have no faith in what's happening. And what's not making it any easier is the person or situation in your environment. Even though they're not willing to give up the foundations that they have with you, they still don't know what to do as well. Okay? So, I'm going to pull a extra oracle card for you. You had 3 come out. The Ten of Air, Lovers, and the Three of Fire. The Ten of Air talks about endings, which was your overall card for today. Okay? So it talks about putting an ending to a difficult situation, trying to embrace the change, recovering from addictions. Just wanting things to get better. Ending negative times so things can get better. Lover's card talks about the bond within your relationship. What kind of bond do you have? Okay? It's like with the Magician, you can make a situation what you want it to be. Okay. It really just depends, especially this being a 6, of how you work well together. The 3 of Fire talks about looking to the future and having to wait, making long-term plans, long-term relationships, long-distance relationships, waiting for someone to come back. Okay. So I'm going to end that there. Thank you so much for listening. I love you very much. Love and light.